So here's an update, and this is on abcnews.com. I told y'all, if anything, if there was any more updates about the shooting that happened, if anything, know about the name of the guy, anything like that was going, to be released, then I was gonna do another video, and I might be doing a few more videos. So this is still very. This is a it's the worst day in Buffalo in history. I'm from Buffalo. I lived in Buffalo all my life. I've been to Tops. I've been, to that Tops. There's a Chinese store over there. There's a Family Dollar. I love like Chinese food, so I would go to the Chinese food. I would go to Tops to cash the check and stuff. I've been to Tops many times. I know that whole area. So we're just gonna sit here and I'm gonna read this here and then just talk for a little bit. This is extremely devastating, extremely devastating. All media outlets, all media outlets has been talking about this, and it's continuing. I think he's been arraigned, and I think they booked him tonight. Well, yesterday. They wanted to get it out of the way. Life without parole. That is, he's not charged on a federal level. He's charged on a state level. The state can only do life without parole. He's charged. It should be a federal crime, but he's charged on a state crime. I wish it was federal. I wish they would have give him I wish they would give him I wish that New York would have do the capital punishment. We don't have that in New York. I know I'm rambling. I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway, let me go on and read this here. 10 dead in Buffalo supermarket attack. Police call hate crime, which it actually is a hate crime. And boy, I'm gonna tell you, this is definitely a hate crime. And there's many factors on why it's a hate crime, and I'm gonna read on here. Authorities say a white 18-year-old gunman in military gear who was live streaming with a helmet camera opened fire with a rifle at a supermarket in New York State, killing 10 people and wounding 3 others. I don't know if they took the video down, but I seen the video of the guy. He had gloves on. It was a 33-second video. He had gloves on, and it looked like he had some tactical gear. And on the passenger side, you can see the rifle. I don't know if they took that video down. I tried to upload the video, and they removed it every time. I tried it twice, and they removed it each time. So I understand YouTube. I'm not hating on, I completely understand why you didn't do, why I couldn't upload the video. It's okay. This was the scene earlier. I know that whole area. Yeah, I know that whole area. There's a M&T. There's that corner store. There's the M&T, like it was an M&T bank. There was a bank over there. This Riley Street. Riley was next to where Tops is at. Down the street from that is Utica Station. There's the library that I frequently was going. I knew about the library. I know that whole area. I've been, I'm saying, I'm from Buffalo. I know that all of this here, I know exactly where, Anyway, this is so messed up. It really is. And I know my last video, I was screaming and I'm not going to do it this time. It's like 2 in the morning. So, anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I rambled too much. I'm sorry. Okay, so a white 18-year-old wearing military gear and live streaming with a helmet camera opened fire with a rifle at a supermarket in Buffalo, killing 10 people and wounding 3 others Saturday in what authorities describe as racially motivated violent extremism. This was definitely racially motivated and extremism. It really was because where the guy came from is crazy. This was definitely premeditated. Police said he shot 11 black and 2 white victims before surrendering to authorities in a rampage he broadcasted live on a streaming platform Twitch. Now the only thing I seen was him driving in it looks like it was a gray car. But when I looked at the video, I seen the rifle. Now it said on the rifle it had the N word on it. And that's what it said. This was definitely racially motivated. But the 33-second video, all I seen him was wearing was the tactical gear and the rifle. That's all I seen. I wanted to upload it. YouTube would not let me. And like I said, I understand, it is what it is. Later, he appeared before a judge in a paper medical gown and was arraigned on a murder charge. The reason why I believe that he was in a paper medical gown is because they wouldn't, that was the only thing that he was wearing. Like, the only thing that he was wearing was the tactical gear. You couldn't appear in court with that. They're like, yeah, you take that off. You disrespecting the military. You take that off. You disrespecting, you know what I'm saying? Like the people of SWAT that wear that kind of stuff, Okay, here we go. It is my sincere hope that this individual, this white supremacist, who just perpetrated a hate crime on an innocent community, will spend the rest of his days behind bars, and heaven help him in the next world as well. Well, we all know about a person like that who had total hate in his heart. Oh man, I'm telling you, this dude here, hell got a nice spot for you, my friend. Hell got a real nice spot for you. And let me tell you, you deserve all of eternity burning. If y'all believe in that kind of thing. Said Governor Kathy Hochul, I'm sorry. Speaking there, the scene of the attack. She was actually there. She came to Buffalo and actually spoke. I've seen many videos of her talking on Facebook. The massacre sent shockwaves through an unsettled nation, gripped with racial tensions, gun violence, and a spate of hate crimes. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I thought, after, well, I can't even say what I want to say. I can't say what I want to say because I know that's just gonna make a lot of people mad. But I thought we was kind of easing up the tension on hate crimes and things like that. But no. But I never, ever, ever, I never would have thought that would happen in Buffalo. I never would have thought, because I haven't even heard of a mass shooting on, of a hate crime. You always hear of, these school shootings and stuff. You always hear of, something of employees shooting up, but a hate crime mass shooting. I can't remember the last time there was a hate crime mass shooting. I really don't. Man, I'm so heartbroken, man. This is my city. This is where I grew up all my life. In the day prior to the shooting, Dallas police said they were investigating a series of shootings in Koreatown as hate crimes. I guess it's in Dallas too, I guess they I don't know, but I haven't heard anything about that, but Okay, the Buffalo attack just came 1 month after another mass shooting on a Brooklyn subway train, wounding 10 people. That was just a mass shooting, you know. And let me be absolutely clear about this. No matter what kind of mass shooting, it's a mass shooting. You know, when 10 people are killed for no reason at all, it's always bad. It's always terrible, no matter what it's really about. People are dying for no reason. People taking the subway. People going to a grocery store. It don't matter what it's about. Shooting people because things that have happened to you in your life, you take it out on other people. And no matter what it's about, it's always bad. It's always making senseless violence makes no sense at all. And people like that should be underneath the jail. Didn't you know? But this one here, they can't put him in general population. They gotta put him in solitary confinement. Because if he's around black people, he won't make it to C20. He won't make it to C19. So they gotta separate. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. This is still very upsetting, and I'm trying to calm down. Now this part here had me very up. This is very upsetting, very upsetting. The suspected gunman in Saturday's attack on Tops Friendly Market was identified as Peyton Gendron, of Conklin, New York, about 200 miles, 360 kilometers, southeast of Buffalo. Kilometers, southeast of Buffalo. It wasn't immediately clear why Peyton had traveled to Buffalo and at that particular grocery store. A clip apparently from his Twitch feed posted on social media showed Gendron arriving at the supermarket in his car. Like I said, I seen the video. And that's all I seen was the tactical gear, and I seen the rifle on the passenger side. This was definitely, it had to be the same video. It had to be. I watched it like 5 times. It was like a 33-second video. I watched it 5 times. The gunman shot 4 people outside the store. 3 fatally, said Buffalo Police Commissioner Joseph. I'm sorry. I'm bad with names. I'm sorry with that. So I'm not gonna read it. Inside the store, security guard Aaron Salter, a retired Buffalo police officer, fired multiple shots. A bullet hit the gunman's bulletproof armor, but had no effect. The gunman said the gunman then killed the guard. Now, I've been working with security when I was working at Sisters Hospital. I've been working with police officers who do security work. I worked a long time with police officers, very long time. I worked as a bouncer for 10 years, and I worked, at a hospital that it was like Sisters Hospital in Buffalo for a couple of years. I've been working with, like I said, I'm working with police, and a lot of the police would do security work. And, they always had a gun. When they was working at Sisters Hospital doing security, they always had a gun. And, my heart is overwhelmed, and I've give my condolences to the family of the officer who was working security. He worked security at that Tops for a long time. I didn't really know him. I seen him on multiple, occasions and all, but I didn't really know him. Oh, God, man. A bullet hit the gunman. Okay, the gunman then killed the guard, the commissioner said, then stalked through the store shooting other victims. He just went around, he had this whole bulletproof vest thing and was just targeting people. That's what it basically was, you know. Police entered the store and confronted the gunman in the vestibule. In the vestibule, he put his rifle to his own neck, but the two officers talked him into dropping the gun. And then you can go ahead and read. I'm not going to keep on reading. This is a long, long story. This is a very long story. This is the worst that Buffalo has ever been through, ever in our life. You know, and just to think about, you know, people in that community shopping at that Tops, and that's the only place that they go. You know, it's a Saturday, it's 80 degrees, you know, and you're just going in to shop, and you're just, you know, you're not expecting anything to happen. You know what I'm saying? You're not expecting nothing to happen. And then a guy just comes in and he just opened fire, and it killing 10 people. And now that Tops, you know, is on headline news throughout the country. CNN, New York Times, Washington Post, USA Today, all the big media outlets are all focused on this story. I also heard there was a mass shooting in Milwaukee. A lot of people ain't really talking about that, but I heard there was a mass shooting in Milwaukee. So, I mean, man, I'll never forget the day, Saturday, May 14th. I'll never forget. Never forget. This is going to be a day in history, especially in Buffalo. We are really taking this hard. Y'all really don't understand. I am taking this to heart. This is the roughest that Buffalo has ever. Buffalo has had its fair share of shootings, don't get me wrong. But it was never a shooting on a hate crime level. Never. Ever. You know, Buffalo was like really, I survived Buffalo, and I know a lot about the black on black crime in Buffalo, which is it happens very, very frequently, especially in the summertime. But this here, man, this hit so hard because it has never. I want y'all to understand what I am saying. A hate crime in Buffalo has never, ever happened on a mass shooting scale. It has never. This is the first time this has ever happened. Ever. I don't know what else to say, y'all. I'm devastated. I'm devastated. Tops is going to be closed for quite a while. Because right now they're still investigating. You know, this is really messed up. And my condolences to the victims. You know, I hope we can all get through this. I really do. God, I'm just devastated. I really am.